Good morning, everybody. Gen Con Day 3. It's Gen Con 2014. We're in the FFG booth, and we are reeling from the announcements from yesterday's in-flight report. I expect you've seen already on our website, Imperial Assault. Take Descent, throw it in the Star Wars universe, beautiful minis, awesome missions, second game, which is a skirmish game all in one box. Tremendous news. We've got Wave 6 for X-Wing. This is a third faction that has been introduced, the Scum and Villainy faction, which will give you 7 playable ships right out of the gate when that hits. It's very exciting. We're showing it in the case, and you'll see more on our webpage. In addition, we had a ton of other announcements. So just to recap, the Order and Chaos Deluxe expansion for Android Netrunner is the 3rd Deluxe expansion and will cover the Anarch and Wayland factions. It's very exciting, and from what I've seen is one of the coolest expansions that we have yet for Android Netrunner. Eldritch Horror fans, the first big box expansion for Eldritch Horror, which is based on a seminal work by H.P. Lovecraft, Mountains of Madness, is on display on the booth. You can read more on our website, and it's going to take players to Antarctica. It's the first sideboard that's being introduced to Eldritch Horror. Some really interesting mechanics that is going to let you build brand new stories in that horrible, terrible world in a global fight against the unknowable evils. The Lord of the Rings players, we had a couple of announcements for the Lord of the Rings. The next Saga expansion, Treason of Saruman, will be released in early 2015 and represents the first point where the story branches away, and you will now follow not the hobbits, but you will now follow Aragorn as he attempts to pull in allies in the fight against the growing evil and Sauron. Also for the Lord of the Rings, we've got the Lost Realm, and that's going to be the first deluxe expansion for the Angmar Awakened cycle. The Lost Realm takes the brand new stories in Middle-earth, allows players to explore the Dark Realm and Angmar. So prepare for the horror. Later on, we're going to see a hands-on look of Star Wars Armada by one of the game's designers, James Kniffen. So if you haven't read about it, you can watch James tell us more about it shortly.
My name is Mark Jones. I'm one of the game programmers at FFG. This week I'm demoing Battlelore 2nd Edition. It's our battlefield strategy game. Our big announcement yesterday, actually, was that we announced Battlelore Command, which is a digital adaptation of Battlelore. It features an extensive campaign, a skirmish mode, and local Wi-Fi multiplayer with cross-platform support. So we're really hoping you come check it out and ask me up for some questions if you're curious more about Battlelore. Thanks.
Hey guys, Steve Kimball here again with the Witcher adventure game demo. This is Gen Con. A lot of excitement about this one. It was really a pleasure working with Ignacy Trevicek and CD Projekt. We really put this thing together. Very happy with how it turned out. We've got people here playing all 4 characters. You have the eponymous character, Geralt the Witcher. We have Triss the Sorceress. You have Dandelion the Bard and Yarpen the Dwarf. Everybody plays very differently. People like how the characters are so unique and different paths to victory. So in the game, you're actually trying to complete quests and you earn victory points, and of course, whoever has most VP at the end of the game wins. As you complete quests, you're trying to uncover a spy who is in Maribor, or perhaps a manuscript was lost from the University of Oxenford and you're trying to recover it. And what you do is you go about the world gaining leads and collecting them and turning them into proof. So as you find information out, you're able to piece together the mystery and bring it to a close. And that's basically how you play the game. It's been fantastic. People really love how the theme puts them into that gritty, unique IP, the fantasy setting that is The Witcher. Everybody's been really excited. They love the dice too. The dice are by Q Workshop. We're talking a 100% Polish game, right? You got Ignacy's the designer and CD Projekt running it. We're really happy with how The Witcher turned out.
Hey guys, this is Brendan from FFG Organized Play. I'm here in the tournament hall Saturday morning, day 3 of Gen Con. Yesterday we had Game of Thrones finish up, as well as Call of Cthulhu. Game of Thrones Joust tournament had 128 players. Awesome final between the Melee winner from the day before, as well as a great Joust player. The Joust player ended up taking the Joust finals, but the Melee winner ended up winning the overall. We also had Call of Cthulhu finish up. We had Tom Kapoor win for the 6th year in a row, only in the finals beating Jeremy Zwarn, who was last year's world champion. Today we've got the X-Wing finals already started up. They're ready to roll. They're going to be running most of the day. We also have the Netrunner finals starting up in about an hour. We also have an exciting Warhammer 40K Conquest debut tournament called the World Eater. We've got 96 players for this. Everybody's excited. We're looking forward to it. We've also got a bunch of side events. We've got drafts, just like every other day. We've got some summer tournaments for Call of Cthulhu and Game of Thrones. These are a little bit more smaller, casual tournaments compared to the championships. We also have a X-Wing escalation event, which is a 4-round event where players continually add to their list and the rounds get longer. It's an exciting format. We're excited to see 32 players out today. We also have a Star Wars 2v2 tournament. In short, we've got a lot of side events today. So we're looking to see how X-Wing and Netrunner finish up, and we're really excited about Warhammer 40k Conquest, and we've got lots of other things going on. Thanks for joining.
Welcome to FFG's retail booth. I'm Rick Nauertz, International Sales Manager. Things have been crazy the first 3 days here at Gen Con. We hope we've already made it to the show. We've sold out of a couple great titles that have debuted here at the show. The Decimator, the YT-2400 for Star Wars X-Wing. We're almost sold out of Warhammer Conquest. We're sold out of Age of War, and we're sold out of Westeros Intrigue. We have plenty of other great titles here available at the show, and we hope to see you guys here on Sunday.
Hi, I'm James Kniffen, designer for FFG and for Star Wars Armada. Star Wars Armada is a fleet battles miniatures game. It's a game for admirals, whereas X-Wing is the game for pilots. In Armada, you plan your commands. Sometimes you have to plan them numerous rounds in advance. Then you activate your ships, they attack and move, kill each other, then your squadrons go. It's as simple as that, except that all the strategy comes through the clever way that our maneuver system works. You have a clicking maneuver tool that lets you change your angle. It gives these capital ships a sense of weight, a sense of lumbering movement, which contrasts nicely with the way squadrons move, which is very freeform. They just have a circle that they land in based on their speed. Combat is simple, based on range and dice color. The range tells you how you use your dice, which dice you can use, and each ship has different values that they use from all of their different sides. Demos have been going great so far. Everyone is extremely excited. Even we are seeing the ships on the table for some of the first times, and it's absolutely amazing. The models look gorgeous. Even the fighters and their little details look great. So a core set of Armada retails for $99.95. Inside you'll find one Victory class Star Destroyer, one Nebulon B, and one CR-90 Corvette. You'll also get 4 X-Wing squadrons, 6 TIE Fighter squadrons, and all of the tools and bits necessary to play the game.
Day 3 is over. We're nearly over. The hall will clear out in just a few minutes. We are almost done with Saturday. Thank you so much for stopping by the booth. We will see you in the morning for the epic finale, Sunday, Day 4 of Gen Con.